High arcing shot. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against New Orleans.
And how they were able to battle back in the fourth quarter of that game, being down as much as they were, made it a really special win for them.
Well, I hope they enjoyed it because you're not going to get many wins like that. I mean, having to dig themselves out of the hole they got themselves into doesn't happen very often.
Green kicks to Thompson. And it's blocked by Adams. Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. So both teams making some changes here. Here is Livingston. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And a wide open look for Iguodala. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
And the difference to this point has been defense. This club has really gotten after it, and that's what's gotten them this lead.
Well, there's nothing that's gone up that hasn't been contested so far.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Thompson and Barnes, the 2 and 3. Down low, it's Green and Bogut. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, they've just been an ordinary team in terms of free throw shooting this year, guys. About 75%.
That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Curry. He had 40 points in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And don't forget, guys, his playmaking was sensational. I mean, he saw the floor, making the game so easy for his teammates.
Bogut dishes to Green. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 6.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer. Well, you look at how the Warriors have improved. Really a change in philosophy from years past. The new ownership wanting size for position and rebounding, defense, toughness. It really established a nice foundation.
And the first big move towards that size and defense for the Warriors was the trade of Monte Ellis for Andrew Bogut with Milwaukee.
And like many trades, it was questioned initially, but Bogut has brought that toughness and interior defensive presence this team so desperately lacked, and the wins have really validated the Warriors' new direction.
Curry with the steal. Green passes to Barnes. That's blocked. Outside Westbrook. Here's Jones.
And stretching back to the break, here's how the Thunder have performed. First in scoring. First in rebounding. And they're a top 10 team in three-point shooting.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
You know, the NBA is a talent league, and it's hard to win in the NBA without superstar talent. And the Thunder are fortunate to have 2 superstars in Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. Those 2 give them a chance to win no matter who they're facing up against or where they're playing.
Kevin Durant's checked in for the Thunder. Augustine comes in for Russell Westbrook.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, you have to admire Dion Waiters' confidence as he feels he's going to be the next great shooting guard, not shy to proclaim himself as the next in line. Waiters saying, "I really believe that I'll eventually be the best shooting guard in the NBA. This year I'm going to show a lot of people who doubted me and still doubt me. I'm going to show them. Can't wait to watch, guys."
Well, Doris, confidence so key in this league. Thanks. And you look at the star talent for Oklahoma City, the eternal what if. Steve, how would this team be different if they'd held on to James Harden?
Well, that's the question. I mean, to have 3 superstars, they would have been unstoppable offensively. As it is, they're hard enough to guard. But, you know, that's a question that will remain, you know, forever unanswered.
And Thompson kicks to Green. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
13 seconds on the shot clock. 13.
Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. The Warriors, number 1.
I just love the flow with which they've played recently. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Now here's Curry. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. They grab their own miss.
2 minutes.
They kick it out to Green. Feeds it to Barnes. Goes back up. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Harrison Barnes, the 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. He's got prototypical size and athleticism for that small forward position. Still developing his overall game, but he's got enormous potential.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Cantor. And Kyle Singler subbed in for Nick Collison. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Vassili's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Barnes, the top overall recruit in the nation coming out of high school in 2010.
Yeah, and really high expectations for him from a relatively young age. There's been some disappointment in his development, but with his work ethic, I think it's short-lived.
Here's Augustine after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. It's Durant with the drive. And he gets it to go. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
Defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Here's Spates. And it's Golden State with another.
Now they've settled into a pretty nice groove here offensively in the second quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they picked up the pace shooting the ball. I mean, the field goal percentage upwards of 50% now.
Now he's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
Livingston kicks to Iguodala. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Augustine dishes to Ibaka. It's rebounded by Golden State.
You know, when the shot's not there for you, you've just got to recognize it and move the ball on.
Yeah, I think he had tunnel vision right there. His only thought was to shoot it, no matter what else was going on.
The drive by Iguodala. With 1 on the clock. No good trying to beat them. And so we wrap up the first half. Warriors lead by 10. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments.
A good quarter for Curry. He has 9 points and not a bad game for him on the glass either.
Not at all, and that's somewhere where he can be effective on any given night.
Backcourt tandem, Westbrook and Jeremy Lamb. Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. And it's Adams in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the room for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. Warriors leading by 13. Green kicks to Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You know, this Golden State team is clearly on the rise, but they're not without weaknesses. A bad turnover differential and free throw differential, both things that have plagued this team.
It's Thompson off the drive. There's the triple. And again, Stephen Curry. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Tell you what, Kevin, Nate loves to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
Man, I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch.
They work hard out there. Go on,
Out to the right wing.
for the Thunder Girls.
Here's Barnes. And he jams it with authority.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice look reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and terrific finish.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris.
Well, Andrew Bogut possesses really great size and above-average athleticism, but I really think it's his basketball IQ that sets him apart. He's got outstanding instincts, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
And the wide-open shot from Green. Good on the triple. Green's got 5 points so far.
Coming out strong here in the 3rd quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team. How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 7. Shot clock at 6. And another 3 for Golden State. You talk about Bogut's IQ of the game. Steve, a great passer offensively.
He is. He's one of those guys who has a good feel for the game. He sets good screens. He understands angles. He's got a lot of veteran tricks about him. You know, things that maybe the referees don't catch. So a guy who can really help your team win.
And the Thunder making a change here. Morrow's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Iguodala's checked in. Curry against Westbrook. He feeds it to Durant. Kicks it to Ibaka. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
And now a look at Russell Westbrook. Some stats on him. He's been really tearing it up on the court since the All-Star break. He's putting up 31 points a night, 10 assists, and 8 rebounds. Tell you what, he's been scary good over that run of games, just taking his usual brand of stellar offense and even building on it.
And Steve, you know that's not easy to do considering the high level he already plays at on an everyday basis. To move the needle another notch higher is special.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Here's Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
Yeah, they're cruising now, really looking to add to this lead, and this has been a clinic, Clark.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
That is a very low percentage shot, Kevin, but it's the result they were looking for at the end of the day.
Morrow, no good. Warriors leading by 20. It's Iguodala with the drive. Again, Golden State.
Solid work right there, and again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots, and the other